mentioned before that Damascus is also famous for being along the Virginia Creeper bike trail. So this is kind of a cool triple view here of the Appalachian Trail here, the Virginia Creeper bike trail there, and the Laurel River Brook River there. So it's kind of like three lined up. So I'm at the Holiday Inn in Abingdon, Virginia. We are taking a zero. We haven't taken a zero in about 3 weeks. Taken some shorter days, but no zeros. And I think we were out kind of hitting a wall. I just wanted to show you one of the tours that we have when we are in town in a hotel, and that's doing laundry. So at this hotel, it was $2.50 to wash, $2.50 to dry, and it was $2.50 for a laundry pod, which I used incorrectly the first time, did not know I had used it incorrectly the first time, and so I ended up having to do the wash again. So this wound up being a $10 load. We can fit everything in the laundry ones. All right, here it is. This is a ultralight grocery bag that we travel with for shopping, and then this is actually from Pizza Hut that they gave me some plates and forks for dinner last night. So I'll carry these back up to the room and let the hooligans upstairs go swim. Amelia has been craving one thing for weeks. Cinnamon rolls. Where did we find them?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Who knew? Pizza Hut had cinnamon. Did they hit the spot?
Yes.
Good. So what do normal people do when they take a zero walking the Appalachian Trail? Probably not what we do. We are in this beautiful historic town of Abingdon. See, like here's an inn built in 1849. So we are taking a walk. There's a Presbyterian church from 1782. Here's a tavern in 1779. We are walking 2 miles to go to the movies. After a long, arduous journey, we are here at the Abingdon Cinema, here to see a movie about the secrets of Dumbledore. And there is someone in Crocs and a Millie. That's another hiker. We're starting at Bear Tree Gap. We have to climb Buzzard Rock today. Lone Wolf, our shuttle driver this morning, said, you'll know when you climbed Buzzard Rock. So it's going to be a tall climb. So the whole things get easier after 400 and Virginia's easier. We haven't found that so far. So we'll have a challenging day today, but we're excited because we have a few days, and then our friend from Matthew's church, Paul, is coming to see us, and we're going to be able to spend a couple days slack packing and getting to see someone from home. So we're excited about that. The Appalachian Trail just joined the Virginia Creeper Trail, and we found a bench. Amelia, what did you say?
When there's a bench, you can't not sit on a bench.
You can't not sit on a bench.
Oh, there it is, a black snake.
Oh my gosh.
Are black snakes poisonous?
No, but they'll bite you if you
Mom,
get
redo
close.
the video. Redo the video.
Wow.
Look at that snake.
It's about 4 feet long.
Wow. We're still on the Virginia Creeper Trail, and we have come across a snake. Oh my goodness, look at how big that is. It is hanging off the side. Woo.
I thought it was a branch.
Oh, it's moving a little bit.
I've ever seen
I
outside of a
need to
zoo.
come back up to not fall off. So
Here he comes.
he's got a black tongue.
Amelia has named him
Snape the snake.
Snape the Snake.
That's
Woo! Moving on.
Come on.
Continuing here down the Virginia Creeper Trail on this really nice bridge. Leaves are coming out. We are just arriving at the Lost Mountain Shelter. It's only 11:40, but we think we might stop here for lunch. We don't stay in a lot of shelters. We especially stopped staying in shelters in Tennessee because they didn't have privies. So there wasn't a huge benefit to us. If you have to dig a cat hole, you can camp anywhere. You might as well. But this is called the Lost Mountain Shelter. We'll stop here for lunch. This one's nice. Has a picnic table that's covered by the awning of the shelter. They get smaller in the middle of the trail. At the beginning in Georgia, they were really, really big, held 12, 14, 16, because there's more people on the trail. There's less people now and they're more spread out. So we'll stop here. We'll have some lunch. We'll sign the shelter log if we can find it, and we'll show you what that is in just a minute. Yes. So we are having lunch. We each carry a food bag. Matthew and I carry breakfast and lunch because they're the heaviest.
Very heavy.
Very heavy today because we're out for the first time since town. We made sandwiches, which we only do if we're coming out of town. And then these bags have an odor-proof bag on the inside, and they're waterproof, and they snap so they can be hung. So we now will dig out all of our lunch stuff. We'll eat our sandwiches, drink some water, we'll filter here, and then we'll load it back up again to continue on to a miserable climb this afternoon, which Amelia and I think might be that mountain.
It is.
Yeah. Buzzard Rock.
Not even a mountain, just a giant rock.
Just a giant rock.
I like that trail.
Every shelter has a log that you can sign in. We always like to look through them to see our friends and see how much earlier they were here than us. So we did notice that our friend Bebop was here 2 days ago. We took a 0 yesterday, so she was about 1 day ahead of us, so that makes sense. Sometimes the messages in here are funny. Our friend Data that we've hiked with before signed in on the 30th, and he wrote, "I can't believe I found the lost mountain." A lot of people in this logbook are talking about getting to 500 miles and seeing the wild ponies tomorrow. So that'll be on our agenda too, again tomorrow. Rocket, what are you writing this time?
I'm gonna write who finds a mountain and names it lost.
Perfect.
Slow movement. Slow movement.
There are some big old cows here. Charlotte is so excited. I missed it a minute ago. She was pumping her hands up and down. We're walking through a cow meadow right now. Well, it never rained on us today, so we were lucky for that. So we got to our camping spot. We are camping near a road crossing that really is kind of the entrance to the Grayson Highlands. So I want you to see Charlotte right now, and then I'm going to show you why she's doing what she's doing. Why are you so excited?
Because there's ponies.
There's our ponies. All right, let's look both ways. So there's a pony. And there's a foal up there somewhere.
No, there's a baby literally on the side of the trail.
Laying down. I don't think you could possibly understand how exciting this is for Charlotte. We've been waiting for the Grayson Highlands. We have been waiting for the wild ponies for 495 miles. So this is extremely exciting. There's one over here. And then these couple, including this baby over here. So I just need to make sure I stay with Charlotte so she doesn't get kicked by a mad mom. Good morning. We are climbing Mount Rogers, which is actually the tallest mountain in Virginia. It is a 0.5 side trail to the summit. As much as we love and support Roger, we will not be climbing up to the summit. We are enjoying our 1,280 foot ascent. Are we?
Kind of.
Kind of. And this is what the trail looks like right now. It is very, very rocky, and it's a little steep right now. Again, you can find the steps when you're walking, but when you look ahead, it just looks like a jumble of rocks. Good job, Red. Okay, we just reached 500 miles. Well done. All right, so they say the first 400 are the hardest. Have the last 100 been easy?
No.
No. No. We read in our app, someone said, VA, don't play. Yesterday we had a 2,000 mile
No.
mountain,
Foot.
2,000 foot mountain. Today we had a 1,280, so VA, don't play. But we've made it to 500, and this morning, Matthew, what did you do?
I got to pet a horse.
We've seen a
Wild
couple.
Grayson pony horse. A boy one.
He fed it. He fed it grass, and it was so exciting. So we're hoping to see more ponies. Onward to ponies. Let's go, girls.
Woo.
The girls are so excited. Look at me, Amelia. I just got a nice leg wash from the pony, and now Charlotte and Matthew are with this pony. Ginger?
You want to pet that one?
It's gonna lick your leg. Charlotte, look at me. Okay, we have come to this part of the trail here. It is called Fat Man Squeeze. You can go around if you want, it's acceptable. But this is a little rock tunnel that you can go through. So the girls and I are gonna squeeze through the Fat Man Squeeze. Good morning and greetings from mile 117.6. Rocket's right behind me, and if you notice something, turn around. There's nothing on our backs. Paul from the church where Matthew serves in Libertyville, Illinois, has come to visit us, and he is slack packing us for 2 days. We are so, so grateful. But just a few minutes ago, I stopped with Amelia to look at the mileage to a waterfall where we're going to have lunch, and she said, I love these leaves. And I realized we are finally getting some leaves. We're not super high up right now, but maybe the green tunnel is coming, and maybe we'll start to get some relief from some of the sun. We've come to Comets Falls. We're going to sit here and have lunch. It's a little bit more in the sun than we were hoping. Amelia's putting her feet in. And we always love to have lunch by a waterfall, if at all possible. Well, we are trying to finish up our day. It's later than we wanted it to be, and poor Paul is going to be waiting for us. Matthew hasn't been feeling great. We're slack packing, so we haven't had enough water, so we've had to stop to filter, but we are walking towards these cows, and I said to the girls, we better be careful because they are literally standing. Can you see the trail? They're literally standing on the trail. So here we go by these cows. Oh my goodness, there's a lot more of these cows than I thought there would be when we were standing further away. There's a fair number here. As long as you go slow. As long as you go slow. We are on our second day of slack packing. Thank you to Mr. Paul Wood from the church where Matthew serves. We are sitting, and we found these little wooden stool benches. That's the one that I was sitting on. And we came upon them with a sign, a view of the Rye Valley. And it's just this absolutely beautiful view of this valley and these farms and the mountains. So we're enjoying our candy bar break. We have brand new boots for Amelia today. She's now wearing the same boots that I have in a different color, but she had some troubles. Her old boots wore out and gave her some sores. And Charlotte's got new shorts on. And she's rocking her new visor. Same old boots though. She did take some tumbles the other day in the rocks in Grayson Highlands, so her legs are a little scratched up. But perfect place to take a break. Vine swinging. Good morning. We are finishing up our third morning at the Hurricane Campground here in the National Forest. I don't even know which national forest, but I highly recommend it. Here's Mr. Paul's teardrop trailer, and we've taken down one of our tents. Here's the other one, and we are collecting gear on the table. But Paul was able to bring us some things from home that my parents helped us with. So these are the food bags that we use when we make our dinners. We boil the water and put them in, and this is what they had turned into. They had completely delaminated. They were falling apart, and so my parents made us new ones with gusseted bottoms, fancier than the ones I had made for us. And so I'm so grateful that we'll have now these 4. We each have our own color: Charlotte, mine, Matthew, Amelia, to make our dinners. So grateful we can throw these away. They've served us well, but they are very, very much done. So we're gonna pack up, leave, get back on the trail at mile 535.
The suspension is really drooped.
Okay. This is big.
What do you say?
Enjoy Virginia.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.